Let's take a look at Orion protocol and do some price analysis. Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to a new video. First up, please make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and also make sure that you are in my Telegram group, which is the Crypto Troops. First up, a word from the sponsor of this video is bitmax.io. It is a leading digital asset exchange, so if you're looking to trade cryptos, win spot trading, margin trading, or even using some leverage on contracts, then you can use that there. We have around 100 different types of cryptocurrency available for your trading. So we've got BTC and then tons of other altcoins, and also looking at a screen here we have ORN USDT, and this is a project that we're going to be talking about today. So we will have a look at some key statistics first, and then we'll jump over to trading view and do a bit of technical analysis. So have a look at some potential entry points and then some future targets to aim for. So Orion protocol, which is ticker ORN, it's currently ranked 268 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have listed on CoinMarketCap. If you look to the left hand side there, it is an Ethereum contract, so it is an ERC20 contract, and that is traded on the Ethereum blockchain. So if you're looking to have a look at some of the block statistics, the transfers, and even looking at things like circulating supply, you can check it out on Etherscan. We have a coin price, or token price should I say today, of $3.66. We're slightly down today's trading, 6.84%, but that is felt throughout the market. We're on a little bit of a slump today. I don't think the market can decide what it's doing. We have a total supply of 100 million ORN, and out of those in circulation, we have quite a small amount, which is 13 million. Getting a 24-hour volume of $25 million, and a market cap today, which is the 8th of December 2020, is just shy of $50 million. If we look at the market pairs and have a look where that volume's getting traded, massive amount on Binance here, 23%, and we're getting 20% on BKEX. It is also worth noting that we are on Bitmax, so we're getting close to 2% against USDT there, and we have on a few different exchanges, so 18 different pairs we have. If you are looking to get hold of some ORN, have a look on here and you will find where to get it. One final point before we move over to charts is all-time highs, and that was $7.11 on August 13, 2020. That was around the same time as pretty much we had that massive DeFi boom. Chainlink, Band, KNC, all these projects hit the all-time highs around August, September time. And ever since then, it's been on a bit of a decline, really. I think that did lead the charge on that major altcoin movement, but it is a bit of a BTC show at the minute. We need to see what that's going to do, and then hopefully that'll run down into some alts and we can start getting another good run. So that's some of the key statistics. Also, just worth noting there that Orion protocol has completed a one-to-one token swap, so information on that is there if you're looking to find any information about that. So we'll jump over to the charts now and do a bit of TA and have a look at some potential areas to target. Here we have Orion protocol versus Tether on the monthly time frame, and this is the KuCoin chart. It is on Binance as well, and you do usually use a Binance chart, but it only got listed, I think it was around September, so on the KuCoin chart we have a good 3 months more data to go at. Ignore this massive wick. Fuck knows what happened there, boys. It's completely wrong. The all-time highs was around that wick there. It did say on CoinMarketCap $7.11, but we'll go with that wick there. I mean, $7.77. Probably a little bit out, but that's the best data we've got. Sometimes don't really trust CoinMarketCap. And let's change that to red so that knows where we are. So that's the all-time highs there. And what we're going to start off by doing is just marking a couple of key areas of support and resistance, if we have any, a monthly time frame, and then we'll drop down to the weekly and the daily. And just looking, I can't see any platform there. We've got a massive monthly support level down at these levels, so we just drop that on there. As you can see, that wick there actually bounce off that wick as well, so that to me confirms that it is a valid area of monthly support. So that is monthly there. Let's just drop it on. It's not quite on. There we go. And I think that's the only level we have at a monthly time frame. Nothing else is matching up really. So let's start on the weekly and go from the top to the bottom and see if we've got any levels here, and we'll just keep working his way down. First one I've seen already is there. If you look at that level, we actually rejected off area twice. To me that's a valid level of weekly resistance at current prices. Again, we'll just go from the top to the bottom, see what we can see. I think we've got one there, near enough. So that actually rejected off that wick and rejected off that wick. The only thing is when you've got only a certain amount of data is some of your levels look a little bit close. I mean, you have to zoom right in. Moving further down, I think we've got one there. It didn't quite touch, but it's near enough for me. Actually, it goes all the way through to there. So that is quite a good area. So we pretty much nearly hit it 3 times that wick. So that is it's another good area to target. A potential buy zone, because that is support at current levels. And let's just see if we've got any more, just in case the markets dump. We've got one there as well. If you look at this wick, was it that wick? That wick there. We actually rejected off that wick and then bounced up as support. Come down here, rejected off it, rejected off it. So that is a valid level as well. I think we've got enough levels there, and we will drop into the daily time frame. This way we're going to do pretty much most of the analysis. Again, ignore that wick up there. That was the all-time highs. I don't know what's going on Qcoin there. I don't, unless somebody bought really, really high and fucked the books up, but we'll disregard that wick. So let's just have a bit of a zoom in and see if we can get any daily levels, because we are in a bit of an open space here. And let's see what we can get. Anything down here. I'm looking for wicks, like I say, to correspond with all times there. Nothing there. Scrolling further down, we've got a level there. So if you look at this wick here, we actually rejected off that, and we used it as also rejection there. So that is a daily level. I think we've got pretty much enough structure in place now, to be honest. We've got no other levels higher than that, I don't think. Yes, we have. We've got one there. Look at these 2 wicks here. We actually use them too as resistance. And scrolling through, have we got any more before we... I think that'll do it. So that's enough levels there. I think that's going to be enough to do some TA with. I do, yeah. So let's have a look what's going on recently. Around, what was the all-time high? It was August the 11th. So ever since then, we have been on a decline, and we've dropped all the way down to a monthly support. We've pretty much used that area a lot. 1, 2, 3 times use this area as support. And in my opinion, I don't think we'll go back down there again. If we just put a little bit of bearish scenario on this, and I'm going to just have a look for some entry points. So I'm going to use a Fibonacci for this. I'm going to take the start of a move. So we could say around here, that is a close. I always go from body to body. You can go wick to wick to grab more data, but personally I just do it from body to body. Drag it up there, and we had a double top here, and then we've started to come back down. If I'm ever looking for a entry point into a project that's done quite a significant rise, I mean, what was that as a price rise? Let me just check that out from bottom to top. Look at that, 200% price rise there, so you would expect a retracement. We have got a double top here, so you would expect it to come down. I always target a 618 level, but I honestly think the market's a little bit too bullish at a minute. Next level I can see is coming down to, if the market allows, is this daily support here at $3.30 on the nose. So there is a chance that we could come down there. Just monitor it, because if we do lose that level, then we will be coming down to $2.79, $2.80. So they could be good areas to potentially buy in at $3.30 and $2.80. So we'll get rid of that fib. I think that's not really valid. And what I want to do, let me just put that back on a second. They don't marry up. Yeah, so the 236 is on the daily level there, so that could be a good area to target. I think that might happen, to be honest. We have started to retrace here. So if I just get rid of that Fibonacci now, that is some potential areas that you could invest in. But if we turn bullish, even if we hit this level and then turn bullish, we've got to look at higher targets. So, I mean, look at these 2 week levels, are quite clinical, really. We have rejected off the first level here, 1, 2, 3 times we rejected off this level. So that is quite a big area to get through. We did break through it once, and then we rejected off that level there. So these 2 levels, in my opinion, I think will go hand in hand. Once we break $3.95, we will break $4.20. The key is to close in a daily candle above this level at $4.20. Once we start breaking those levels, I mean, with not much in his way. I mean, you can go down to the 6 hour time frame and possibly 12 hour time frame and have some other key levels, but we're just not quite there yet. And I think if we do close the daily candle above $4.65, I will readjust this video and drop some further levels on, probably going down to 12 and 6 hours, and that will just give us some areas to target going forward, because I do think that once we break this, there's not much in the way really here other than the round numbers at $5, $6 and then $7. Once we start breaking them, then it'll be going towards all-time highs. If I just put the EMAs on and see what they're doing, as you can see, if we just zoom right in, we had a bullish cross down here on the 11th of November, and it's been good. We've come down and tested this EMA a couple of times. Potential is, if we come down to test this EMA here, we're going to bounce off this support at $3.30. What we need to do is just see a continuation of this trend now. It is quite a positive trend if you just take it from pretty much top to bottom. We are going pretty much up. The chances are to come down here and pop back up, but it's not the best trend, but it is an upwards trend, and that's what we're looking for. Not just in this project, in all other projects. Also, if you just put the EMA, the Hitman, so the Hitman works out when there's a shift in market momentum, gives you bullish and bearish signals. So I had a bearish signal here, 3rd of September, we drop right down, and then we've got a bullish signal here. So I use these as long-term swing trades. I mean, look at that from 25th of November, that's like nearly a 3-month gap between signals, so it is looking very, very positive for the future of the upwards movement. So I think that will do it for today's analysis. That is just some potential entry points there at $3.30, and if we lose that, then $2.80. But bullish targets are up here. We need to break these two levels, $4.20 and $3.95. Once we break those and close the daily candle above $4.65, I will readdress video and do some further analysis. So thanks very much for listening. Please make sure you do like this video and subscribe. Also make sure that you do check out Bitmax. The link will be in the pinned comment and the description. So thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.